Welcome everybody to Puppies live stream, part 9, as we watch them grow together. Hallelujah. Now, I got the bowl right there. Young Eclipse spilled the bowl already, but now is the time basically where Mama Tabitha is sort of spending more time away from them, kind of weaning them off of breast milk. And right now, she's just laying in the, you know, chilling because I'm in here too, But uh, she's actually in the front on the floorboard by the gas pedal, you know, um, just resting. But as you can see, she could definitely go in and out whenever she wants. I also got this side door open right now because you know what in the daytime now it is heating up a little bit, but the temperature is just right, so you got a nice little breeze coming through, and so you're watching it from the phone mount that I have set up. But what I'm about to do, guys, is familiarize them with water. You know what I mean? So when Tabitha is away, they can start drinking on their own. So since Young Eclipse spilled that bowl right there, we're gonna go refill it up with water, and I'll be back. I'm gonna familiarize each one of them with water. Um, so far, you know, they have not came in contact with water in their life. So as you will see, um, they might cry a little bit. Anything when they're this age that's unfamiliar. If a human picks them up or whatever, they could get frightened kind of easily. So when they're first born, first and foremost, I'll leave the mother and the pups alone, for probably about a week. I won't even, go near them. I'll just let the mother do what she does, you know. And where she had the birth was basically under a couch that I have outside just in my yard. That's where she actually uh where was nesting all the puppies under a couch outside in my yard. But like I said, guys, after a week, I transitioned them, so to keep them better out of the elements of the weather and stuff like that. And now they're in a ideal habitat, where the mother could go in and out, plenty of ventilation, um, plenty of warmth, just a real ideal situation. So I want to continue, and I want to right now show you guys, how I also help out in the process of the puppies learning, familiarizing, uh, knowing, and beginning to drink water. Uh, so, for those of you who don't know, helping out is right there is Young Eclipse. The big white dog is Young Eclipse. That's Tabitha's son from her previous litter. He helps out with helping them urinate and stuff like that, and showing them a lot of love. And you know what I mean? As you can see right there, he's helping that one urinate. Kind of have to stimulate, the privates a little bit when they're puppies, when they're really young, until they develop the muscle capabilities and muscle memory on their own. Um, but yeah, guys, like I said, man, right now, Young Eclipse spilled that bowl of water I had, so I gotta go and refill that up with water, and I'll be right back with the water. Um, and we will familiarize each one of them one by one with water by me just picking each one of them up and just pretty much putting their face in the water for just like 1 second, just like a second, you know. And I might do it twice. I might do it like 2 or 3 times for each puppy just to familiarize them with the water. You know, I'll just put their face in the water for like a half a second, like 2 or 3 times, you know what I mean? And until they actually get the water on their tongue, you know, and then they will start drinking water. So, anybody who's just tuning in, basically, guys, I'm helping out with the transition process from breast milk to them drinking a bowl of water on their own. They don't even know what water is right now. All they know is breast milk. So, with that said, guys, I'll be right back with the water. I'm gonna come back with a pitcher of water to fill up that bowl, and you guys will see how I, you know, familiarize them with water and help them to learn how to begin to drink water. So right now, guys, I got the water. I'm gonna put a little bit in so you guys can see. And that's anybody who's a part of my channel, you know, that I use rainwater. So if it has a little brown to it, it's because of the leaves. But I'm gonna show you guys pretty much how you transition from breast milk. So come here, Tabitha. Go ahead. The people want to see you. Good girl. Good girl. So her son is right here coming behind me. I didn't really want him to get in the way because I don't want him to spill that bowl of water again. But the big white dog is her son from her first litter. She's the mama. Now she's been kind of weaning them off of breast milk. Making the time that they go without breast milk longer and longer and longer and longer. Pretty much weaning them off. Like I said, guys, I didn't want young Eclipse to get in the way, but so like I said, guys, I'm gonna take one by one and familiarize them with the water. So first, I like to familiarize them with me because really, guys, I haven't even really picked up each one of them and like personalized with them yet. You know what I mean? But as you guys can see, young Eclipse, he likes to help out, lick the privates, help them go pee. But I'm gonna familiarize each one, first with me, right? And then pretty much, as you guys can see, um, I'm gonna do is pick him up and dip his nose in the water, right? Just like that. And now he's looking at his mom drinking the water, but I don't want them to drink it all, right? So pretty much I'm dipping, each one of their noses in the water so they know what water is. And now you see how this one is starting to drink a little bit on his own. You see that, guys? So put his nose in again for a half a second. Now he's figuring out what it is. He's, licking it off of his nose with his tongue, you know, and then he's watching. It's like monkey see, monkey do, right? They see their mama drinking the water, so then that's also a way that they learn. But first, I like to familiarize them, like I said, guys, with the water. You know, all you gotta do is stick their nose in there, a couple times. Make sure they get water on their tongue. And dogs are pretty curious creatures, just naturally. So he's gonna go back in the water and drink for himself. So one by one, it's almost like baptism, right? They gotta familiarize themselves with the water a little bit. These guys over here are sleeping, but They gotta take this lesson, be part of this class, and learn. They gotta learn what water is. They sleep all day. They get plenty of sleep. Look at these guys. They got their life. They just sleep all day. Now, if you guys could see, I'm doing a kissing sound. Well, I'm not really kissing him for all the perverted people out there. But what I'm doing is I'm putting my nose on his nose and kind of just, you know what I mean? And then put his face in the water, right? So he's like, he got it on his tongue. See? After I put his nose in the water, I'm going to show you guys. See how he's licking the water off of his nose? She or he, I don't know what it is. I think it's a girl. So let's do it again, right? Do it again. It's a little bit of water left in there, not a lot. So, as you guys can see, he got a little bit on his tongue. He's licking it. This is just familiarizing them with water, helping the breastfeeding transition. Now these two guys, I think they gotta get taught now. Let me fill up the pitcher. I mean the bowl with a little more water, guys. I'll be right back. So pretty much, guys, like I said, I dip pretty much all their faces in the water. So that's their first introduction to water. You know, um, if they're not drinking, on their own by tomorrow, um, then I might do it again. Just another introduction or familiarization, to the water. Pretty much just put their uh their lips in it. You know, but they're pretty used to just drinking the breast milk from the mom. So right now, as you can see, they're pretty much licking each other, the water off of each other. You know, like I said, guys, the mother's been weaning and spending less time away from them, weaning them off of the breast milk. So you know, uh, pretty much now at this point is where the transition begins, where you know I get a little closer to them, and like I said, help out with the familiarization to water, and then they could go from breast milk to and you could even put their paws in it too. You could put their paws in it, but um, and then the mother will come later and lick them all up, all the water off of them, and care for them and dry them up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a huge bee that just flew in here. You guys could probably hear it buzzing. I think it was Muhammad Ali that said, uh, "Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee." So pretty much, if you gotta defend yourself, so if whenever there's a bee, if they are like a threat and they get kind of close, then I'll start boxing them, like Muhammad Ali in Jesus' name. But yeah, guys, as you can see, I don't want them to get too wet. I don't want them to get too wet. But like I said, the mother will come and dry them up and stuff. And I might come with a towel and dry them up a little bit more. But you know, um, whenever they really want breast milk, it seems like they're pretty much full right now. But whenever the mother continues, to weaning them off of breast milk, and they're staying away for a long time, and then they start crying, wanting to be fed. Whenever they get hungry, for the breast milk, they're going to pretty much remember the water. They're going to go back to the water. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a towel and I'm going to dry them up a little bit because they got a little wet from the water. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you, pretty much what I do, um, to help transition them from breast milk to water. And right now is the right time because when I'm seeing the mother, spend more time away, to wean them off of the breast milk, or even comes in and they all run to the breast, and then she abandons them quickly after that, It's time for them to transition on water. Um, and after they start drinking water, then what I would do after they start drinking water for about 3 or 4 days, you know, and then pretty much when they fully, then I would pretty much have to uh, help complete the transition off of breastfeeding altogether. At which point I would, begin to introduce to them kibbles like dog food, puppy chow, and even soak it in some water so it'll be soft for them to chew, you know, um, and that's the whole transition process, guys. Pretty much, you got to look at the signs when they're old enough and how the mother is reacting, basically, right? So I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a towel and I'm gonna dry them up. They got a little bit of, they got a little wet from the water experience, the water familiarization introduction. So I'm gonna dry them up a little bit, dry their faces from the water real gently. All right, that one's good. They all seem pretty good, but I don't know if I got this one's chest. Hold on. Let's see. All right, he's good. Just get the water out the way, put it over here for right now. You guys will still be able to see if they start drinking. But, when they're this age, when they're puppies, they like to sleep a lot. So, pretty much, guys, the mother could do everything on her own. Like I said, guys, I'll leave them alone as soon as they're born for about a week, and then I might, pet them a little bit with the mother's permission, of course. Always respect the mother, right? Don't like, don't like disrespect the mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, allow her to know, that she's still in full control of her babies. You know, and everything, especially when they just come out of her, So, it's different ways you could drive them off, you guys could see a little better like this. They're pretty familiarized with me, at this point. But the first time, they see you or whatever, they might cry or they might scream, you know. But after a while, they'll know you're not a threat because naturally, they are pretty much instinctually, looking out for predators because all they know is their mama, until they know you, right? So I'm just drying off the whole chin and neck, chest area, guys. But like I said, the mother could pretty much, if I didn't, help with the transition to water, the mother, could pretty much do everything on her own. The mother will, um, teach the puppies, or eventually they'll just start drinking on their own just from watching their mama drink water, So, um, but when they're really, really young, um, even at this point, they're getting a lot older now, as you can see. But even at this point, I don't really think it's a good idea, to leave water unattended, for the simple fact that, God forbid, it could cause a drowning. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely don't want that, right? So, but when they get really familiar with drinking water, like right now, they're not familiar with drinking water, right? So, but once they get familiar with drinking water, then I'll be able to leave the water. But for right now, it could be a drowning danger to them. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, you can help them, be really gentle. You can help them you know, and everything. But pretty much the mom, uh, you know, I mean, nature just takes its course. Guys. It's pretty simple, really. But if you do want to help, and just for the sake of teaching, you know, and showing love to the puppies, and I don't really, I'm doing these live streams, but I don't really want to become too attached, because I'm not planning on keeping any of these guys, you know. Pretty much you could just put them on their back, this one is really wet. Just put them on their back, and just kind of dry them off like that. But yeah, like I said, guys, you know, I became attached to Young Eclipse from the last litter, and so I knew that out of the litter, I knew I was going to keep him, But these guys I want to sell, um, or give away to a good home, So I don't really want to get too attached, so I'm not going to be petting them a whole lot and stuff like that. But pretty much just for the sake of the live stream, guys, like I said, and for the sake of the teaching of, even though the mother and nature could take its course on its own, if you want, and you see the signs of the mother, starting to wean, you could help the transition process and help, you know, get them to start drinking water sooner than later. Like um, the demonstration I just showed you guys. Okay. So for anybody that's new to the live stream, you guys could, check out the live stream later. This is I think this is part 9 or part 10 of the Puppies live stream. So I'm gonna continue the live stream, guys. So for any new viewers, be sure to subscribe to watch them grow up, and they're going to pretty much start playing with each other pretty soon, wrestling with each other pretty soon, like growling, and they're going to start like biting each other, playfully pretty soon, and it's all just the dog nature. Now some of these guys on the bottom, I don't think I dried off yet, so let me see. Yeah, they didn't get too they didn't get too wet. So this one is good. But that's what babies do. That's what puppies do, guys. They cry, okay? As you can see, he's yawning, tired, go back to sleep. So, I'm just making sure I didn't miss one. I think I might have missed one or two. Maybe this one. No, they all seem pretty good. I'm gonna switch out these blankets later. And put fresh blankets later. So, because now these blankets are a little wet as well. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna do that ASAP. Switch out the blankets, and like I said, I'm not trying to become too attached because I want to get rid of every one of them, to a good home. But for the sake of you guys watching and everything, I'm gonna hold each one of them up individually to the camera. And yeah, as well, if anybody is interested, from watching these live streams, you know, um, I'm pretty sure it's possible that I could send a puppy in the mail by UPS or whatever. I'll have to look into it and see. But if anybody is interested, just uh, just write me a comment, leave me a comment on one of my regular videos. If I don't respond, I might not have gotten it because of the algorithm. So make sure you just leave a comment until I respond if you are interested in a puppy, and we will see how we could initiate that. So I got 8 of these guys. Uh, so for the camera, here's one. So for the camera, here's one. Smile for the camera. Uh, that's a girl. That's a girl. Now it's also okay to pick them up this way. You know, um, that didn't hurt him. That's just natural. That's how the mom picks them up by the skin of. But you know, um, this is a girl, I believe. Yep, a girl. Yawning for the camera, huh? You yawning for the camera. All right. So that's the second girl. That's another girl. Usually there's way more girls than boys, and that's also for humans, guys. Humans, the female population is way more. And this don't got nothing to do with this video, but that just proves, biblical polygyny. But yeah, anyway, guys, yeah, that's another girl. So we got 3 girls so far. Another girl. Looks like a girl. Pretty sure. Let me see. Yep, another girl. That's girl number 4. This is pretty much my first time on a on a Puppies live stream. With me actually in it. Usually, I just let you guys see, uh, them, just naturally. But uh, in this one, I'm showing you guys each one individually. Uh, another girl, another girl. Right now, you don't gotta worry about teeth, guys. No teeth. They don't have any teeth. So that's how you know when to start transitioning them to doggy, puppy food. No teeth. You don't gotta worry about them biting your finger. See, all you feel is gums, just the gums. So that is the fifth girl, I believe, right? And we have a boy. So we got five girls. I'm trying to keep them separated from these two because I didn't do these two yet. But you guys saw all of these guys so far, right? These are all females. This is a boy. The boy is a little more, you know what I mean? He could be a little more energetic, you know? Look how cute he is. Shout out to everybody in the building. I see your comments. Oh, they're so precious. Thank you, Stephanie. Yes. Good boy. So that's a boy. Now I'm trying to hurry up because they could get back in the huddle in a pile together. If but these are the ones I did already. One boy, five girls so far. Now we got to look at these two right here. Like I said, guys, you could pick them up, or you could pick them up like the mother would pick them up in her mouth, like this, or by the neck. But naturally, they might, scream a little bit, but not always. See, but another girl. We have another girl. Good girl. They are mixed puppies. Stephanie, the mom, is they call it a great mountainair. You'll see the mom in the videos. Just go on my page. And the father is not my dog, but it's my neighbor's dog. So that's another girl. So we got six girls and one male so far. Let's take a wild guess on. Let's see who's right. Is this a boy or a girl? I still have yet to check. But the father is my neighbor's dog from way across in the woods. Yeah, most likely it'll be a girl, Stephanie. Yep, you are probably correct because, like I said, guys, just like with humans, the population, there's a lot more females than there are males. You know, so let's see if Stephanie is right. Any of you other guys want to, take a guess before we determine? So yeah, guys, I pretty much dried these guys all up and they're back to sleep again. But at this point in their life, at this age, when the mother comes, they pretty much know it's dinner time and they're used to the breast milk, So, but she has to start weaning them off, so they start drinking milk. I mean, water now, and it's a transition process. It doesn't happen instantly, but they're still going to start. They're still going to be breastfeeding, drinking breast milk while they're also transitioning to drinking water as well at the same time. So, um, since you said girl, Stephanie, I'm just gonna say boy, but you're probably right. So let's see. And you could usually tell if they're bigger, like if they're bigger in size. So let's see if this is a boy or a girl. Oh, it's a girl. So you guys could tell because the private is a lot more lower than on a boy. On a boy, it will be higher up, like closer, like towards the belly button. So she's trying to wiggle herself out of my hands, you know. So I'm just you can hold them to your chest, for more support, and then that way you could pet them a lot better when they start to get antsy, you know. Now they're just babies; they cry, That doesn't really hurt them, like I said, guys. But I don't do that often. You know what I mean? But I just want to show you guys, each one of their faces. Good girl. Good girl. She said I was sleeping. Dang it. Yeah. 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 A lot of people don't like being waken up out of sleep, right? Including myself. I wouldn't like that. But like I said, they sleep all day. They sleep all day. They sleep enough. Before and the sleeping, it helps them to grow. So it's good for them to sleep too. So that's why they sleep a lot as puppies. You know, helping sleeping helps them to grow. She came back to me instead of going to her brothers and sisters, right? You see how she's checking me out. She's smelling my pants, and now that they seen me for a while now, they know what a human looks like, right? So you know, but like I said, guys, I don't want to get too attached, you know. So when they're puppies, sometimes the mom, if she feels like it's not a good same with cats, if they feel like it's not a good birthing area after they had their kittens or puppies, they'll just pick them up one by one by the skin in their mouth, and just one by one take them to a whole nother location if they feel like it might not be safe, predators or whatever, she's so adorable. Thank you guys for tuning in, and after that whole class of showing you guys about transitioning from breast milk to water, I didn't get no like on this video. It shows zero still, but that's okay. I'm not here for likes, but I'm here for creating relationships with new people, new friends through YouTube, and also getting my watch hours up, so I can have a successful YouTube channel. So I appreciate everybody that's watching. Yeah, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, the likes don't always register right away, instantly. So I'm pretty sure, like usually, I'll have a whole lot more likes, and I could probably see it off of my other phone. I watch the live stream off of my other phone if I'm not home, you know, if I'm out. Um, but I'm always able to watch the live stream from my other phone. So, and on my other phone, I'm able to see, everything. So, but yeah, pretty much that's the end of me just showing you guys, how they transition from breast milk and what I do just to help out and everything. So, but guys, I'm gonna continue the live stream. Okay, they're just gonna sleep. They might move a little bit. When the mother comes, she might breastfeed them a little bit. So stay tuned for that. And you can see them live in action, just going crazy at this age. When as soon as the mother comes, they all go crazy and they run for the nipples, you know. And they don't have teeth yet, so they're not hurting the mother. So, like I said, guys, you'll know when they get teeth, you know, and then the mother will really want to start weaning them off, you know. And when they start to get teeth, you know, guys, of course, that's when you will soften some puppy chow in some water, you know, and soften it up a little bit so they can eat it and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, as I've been with these live streams, puppy live streams, I'm going to continue to live stream, and I'm not always able to live stream the puppy live streams as long as I would like to, because usually my battery on my phone would die. I'm not like a breeder as an occupation as a breeder, but when it happens, it happens. You know, when it happens, it happens. I'm not like a occupational. I don't do it for a job or anything. You know, in fact, I'd rather not have to deal with this. You know, because it is a lot to deal with. And now I have the obligation. You know, to find them a good home. You know, but it's actually a good thing. You know, because I'm able to make these live streams as well. So yeah. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna continue to live stream, you know, because I'm not the star of these puppy live streams, but the puppies are. So you guys keep on watching, stay tuned. And like I said, we're watching them grow together, guys. I'll be watching too from my other phone. So, you know, I might be busy, so I might not always respond to anybody in the live stream. So my apologies for that. I could get busy sometimes, you know. Um, but whenever I'm able to, and I'll be able to, you know, like I said, look for my other phone right now. I'm gonna look about, you know, plugging in my phone into my portable battery, um, to keep my phone charged and keep the live stream going more. So I appreciate you guys all for tuning in. With that said, um, there'll be more, you know, as we watch them wrestle and play with each other when they get older. That's like one of the best parts is just watching them all wrestle each other, you know, and growl at each other and try to dominate each other. That's going to be really awesome live streams, guys, in the future when that time comes, okay, which will probably be like a couple weeks from now, you know, especially when they start drinking and eating, you know. So it'll be a lot more action, guys. So just stay tuned, you know. But I got a lot of work to do, guys. I'm gonna be bringing in some clean, fresh blankets later on. And with that said, guys, yeah, you just I appreciate everybody tuning in to the channel, being part of my community. I got plenty of other content, so you could find something I'm sure that you like on my channel. I appreciate the support and your viewership. So until next time, guys, I have other videos with me in it talking. If you want to hear more about myself and my homestead and everything that's going on in my life. So I do a lot of vlog videos. So feel free to also check out the channel too to get to know more. And with that said, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here, and you guys have a blessed day. I appreciate the support in the comments. Hey Noel, how are you? Also, I wanted to say, guys, when I'm away from my phone or if I'm not watching at the time, that you guys leave a comment on a live stream. I might be busy or whatever. So right now I gotta do some work on the homestead, but I'm just plugging in the charger to another battery, uh, portable battery. So yeah, if I don't respond on live streams, that's why. But I appreciate you all for being here, and it might be a little noise in the background. I gotta do some yard work. I basically gotta rake some rocks. I gotta rake rocks, and it's pretty close to uh the minivan right now. So just so you guys know, if it gets a little noisy, so I'll be doing that and starting that in just a few. Pretty much, I gotta level out my driveway a little bit more with the rake, and rake the new gravel, that I got delivered. But I'm hoping after it rains, it should be good, because it'll settle a lot more of it in the dirt or whatever, But yeah, pretty much, I got some work to do on the homestead, guys. Yeah, and if you guys want to check out my homestead videos, just check out my channel. Feel free to subscribe, and I'm sure to have something you like. I also make music, so I appreciate the love, the support, and your viewership of the channel. And leave a comment, and I'll be sure to respond, Lord willing. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get back to work. Uh, you guys have a blessed day. In Jesus' name.